Welcome back to the Dungeon Siege. Last we left off, we arrived at Stonebridge, and now we'll see what kind of city
Only
it
a
is.
name given by a dying friend. Our beleaguered hero entered the battle-worn gates of Stonebridge. Who could know then that the arrival of one humble farmer from the fields would change the very course of the kingdom?
So, we finally get more than one person at a time to talk to. Let's go through the town guards and then talk to Gion. So they're asking about the Krog, and he's telling about the mess. Not every NPC is voiced in this game, so I'll just abbreviate what they're saying.
If you've come looking for help, you'll not get much here. What the Krug couldn't carry off in a wagon, they smashed up or burned. They even put Gravemaker, my blessed old catapult, to the torch, even though that beauty hasn't thrown a stone since I was a pup. It don't take a wizard to smell the goblins behind this Krug raid, but the Overseer of Glacier needs to be told what happened here nonetheless. If you're up for the task, can I come along?
And with this, we can get Gion, who's a squire. He is a melee character, at least has 2 levels in it, so sure.
Aye, I knew you'd be the right sort for this trick. Well met, friend.
Now we have 3rd party member who we must equip with. Do I have anything better than the mace that he could use? No. Actually, hack is better, but he can't use it. Then there's the weathered leather. And too bad I got rid of all my boots and gloves I don't have for my companions. But that's too bad, and we got a new journal entry.
If you've come looking for help, you'll...
She's on about the Krog necromancers and insects that have come from the mountains. Let's see if there's anything in the mill other than the milling stones. And there is someone. She's also complaining about the Krog and how they stole their food. And there are some scrubs in the beach. And she asked if I could get rid of them. We'll see once we get there if we'll get rid of the scrubs or not, which are fish. Wait, I saw something through the window. Is that... That's more law. Well, I think I'll read it later. Can't go through the bookcase. The guard captain is relieved that we are safe, and we can talk to the another guy there. Mara. Thinks the Krug came to search for artifacts. And wishes for them to die, basically. Finally a shop.
Welcome to the Black Hammer Forge! The Krug stole most of our wares, but you won't get a better deal on what we got left. What can I show you today?
Well, I have quite something to sell you. Let's see, was it shift click? No, control click, okay. We don't have anyone to use. Actually, let's see if we can find someone to use Ulora stuff. I'm not selling hack yet. Those spells. Let's see, is this bow better than the ones she has? 13, 19 to 21 and... Well, Heartstopper is better. We'll keep that. Leather armor just in case we get more people while we are here. Same for the cloth armor. We can come back and sell it. But here we can see the items they're selling, which are not that good actually. Maybe there's some no. They're way too costly compared to the
Thanks for coming by.
FX.
Come back again soon.
So to the Ethan's Roost Inn we go. And there should be someone we want to take with us.
Greetings. I am Zed the Sorcerer, and as of late, Zed the Bard. I arrived, I am told, just in time to miss the biggest thing that's ever happened in this wretched village. If you can use a sorcerer, take me with you. I'd certainly like to see some excitement somewhere in this kingdom. Normally, I charge a fortune for my services, but I'd be willing to take somewhat less just to get out of this putrid place. Is my fee acceptable?
So let's see. He is a nature mage. It's gonna take a while until we get our combat mates, but he can actually heal, I think. We can't see what's in his inventory or spellbooks, but...
Salvation at last. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into.
Now, let's see. He has Resurrect and Healing Hands. And that's exactly what we wanted. Though he can't use Resurrect yet, the Healing Hands will come handy. And we can change his burlap to the gliding cloth soon. And it's starting to look more like a... Can I... How can I choose? Oh well. Well, let's talk to the barkeep and Eisen and then head upstairs.
Well, not much to offer after the Krug raid. Who knows what them filthy creatures thought they'd find in poor old Eaton's Roost. Thankfully, they're gone now. Go if you must, but remember, Eaton's Roost is always open, rain or shine.
This is quite cute, epic music for this, but the situation isn't all that deserving, I think. And Ella tells us of her sister, which actually gave us a new quest to deliver a message to her sister. Nothing here. Well, rug came tumbling down.
Hey, watch who you're kicking. I've got a sword and a mind to use it. And I would too if I didn't have this bloody hangover. People keep waking me up with some damn nonsense about saving the village. But you look the sort that'll pay for my services. For a clink of gold, you'll have the best sword slinger around. Deal?
He would be quite nice to have. But we don't have money at the moment, so we need to earn 700 gold to earn his services. For now, we can actually go to the beach and see about the fish problem.
Krug. Puh! You ask me? We should have run the bastards out of these hills when we settled here. All those dung-eaters left me were a pair of jacks and a half-lame mare. The jacks I can part with for a price, though not for half as much as I could have a week ago. You interested?
And yes, we are interested in back mule because it can carry a lot. We don't have that much problem with space anymore, though there is still some problem we have. And how did I Oh yeah, these were scrubs. I got confused. Actually, you should be using spells. Though the back mule doesn't attack. This seems like a... no? Could have been a spot for a creature. And we found some garments. Can you actually No, he can't wear it. But it's better than the gliding cloth. As well as the staff. Well, there were that many of the scrubs here. I'm taking in the music, so that's why I'm a bit wet. And if you're headed north, there should be some crug over there. And if we get to the Glitterdelf Pass, we should clear it. Well, let's see what's outside these gates. Now that we have more than one person. The combat is starting to get easier and easier. Krug are no match. They attack freely. Target the weakest. Actually, yeah. Wait, what did they find? The auto pickup started walking them towards something, but I guess it was nothing. Well, time to kill more. Erna, warrior. I remember there is a way to reorder these. Oh well, I can do with this for now. And now we'll see the mass fights. Kyon is already down, but he'll be okay in a minute. Especially if we have our healer do his job. Though he doesn't cast spells so often. Well, more Krugs. Oh. They stoned him quite quickly. Wait. Does no one have health potions? And we found a scroll of resurrection. We just need to pick it up. Actually, multiple scrolls. Oh yeah, in this game you actually need to give the characters who need them the potions. So all of the mana potions are going to the Z. Let's give him a at least small healing potion if nothing else. How much money do I have? Just 100. Not good. I need 1000 for the warrior. Let's take care of the... And this is the reason I made a melee tank. I can just go and stand in the middle of everything. Then let's check out this tower. Luckily there's no hate mechanic in this game. Well, now we're gonna have the fun time of getting everyone on the lift. It might be a problem. Or it might not. Depends on what the game feels. But for now, before I forget, let's read the... What was it? The Ruins of Westering Cross law tidbit that we found. The ruins of Westering Cross, only an hour's march south of Frostfire Pass, the lonely ruins of Westering Cross have borne witness to some of the darkest hours of Ebb's turbulent history. Originally constructed as an inn by Imperial trader Fiola Vesrin, sometime in the 7th century, it has served at times as a barracks, a menagerie, a gatehouse, and a royal residence. The sheer volume of bloodshed in its shadow has made it a tormented place, haunted with memories of the birth of the kingdom. With the arrival of the Sek and the imperial forces from the east, the site was heavily refortified by the 10th Legion, and a gated underground route linked to recent excavations made from Glitterdelve mine. During the War of Legions, the Sek briefly occupied the tunnels, using them to house a corps of killed spider drovers, while the subterranean confinement pens were later torn out by the reoccupying Legion forces. A magical homing taint remained in the tunnels, which continues to attract the descendants of the Sek-controlled Arakun spiders to this day. Following the completion of new fortifications north of South Frostspire Pass in 935, Westering Cross was at last deemed unsuitable for continued military use. Retiring it with full honors, the fortress was turned over to the royal family of Ebb. It would stand vacant for the next 15 years. In 970, Edward the Goblin Pretender became the last man to officially occupy Westering Cross, refurbishing its crumbling ceiling and chambers at extravagantly wasteful costs. He employed over 40 goblin engineers working day and night to prevent its seemingly imminent collapse. In the end, it would be here, at the first fortress of Ebb, that the 10th Legion would do battle with their treasonous Grand Mage Olvis, and Westering Cross would sadly be laid waste by order of its last and most ambitious architect. So, we found out about a fortress. And now, let's head down, if we can. Oh god. Oh, Krag. You ruined everything. Can you get inside, donkey? Mule? Where's everyone? You fit there. Okay. Doing pretty good. And everyone's down. Ooh, Odysseus' axe. Seems interesting. And some chests. There was also something else that I just picked. So now we can use the better buckler and give the magic arm over there. That's the same, and who got the axe? There, no. Someone there. It's so small. Can I actually even use it? I can. And it's way better. I can give hacks away. He doesn't have strength to use. Metal bucklers, but oh well. I'm still not sure. Oh, it was biography of Ibsen Yamas. Well, I guess I'll read it and end the episode there then. Actually, I need to give it to someone who can read it. Oh well. Let's start. Biography of Ibsen Yamas. Ibsen Yamas has distinction of having been declared dead more often than any other soldier in the history of the 10th Legion. He was said to be beaten by goblin raiders at Frostspire Pass in 965, only to turn the battle into a bloody rout of the goblin forces 3 days later. In 987, he was said to have died in snowstorm while retrieving his beloved mule Caprine, only to turn up a week later hungry and irritated by the hole in his boot. For his allies, the stories of his death are a source of frequent amusement. To his enemies, a wishful dream. He has said that death will only take him when he's gotten too bored or too tired of living, and even then, the Reaper had better bring heavy reinforcements. Born in Agallan Peaks in 1944 and raised by former cook of the 10th Legion, Ibsen headed west for the Kingdom of Ebb as a courier for the Assunite Synod at the age of 16 in 1961. He arrived at the castle Ebb and presented a recommendation that he be assigned to his mother's post, but his cooking was found to be inferior to his soldiering, and he found himself very shortly thereafter in the command of his platoon, and not much later his company. Assigned to maintain order along Fedvyr's way during the affair of the Goblin Pretender, Ibsen met a band of Goblin soldiers besieging the Iron Tower of Gleisern and beat them back, sending all but few of his men on to help in the defense of the mines. Days later, he defeated 2 full platoons attempting to press past Gleisern in the Eastern Kingdom, effectively holding Goblin threat at bay until they at last retreated. Formally resigning from military service in 1994, 994 actually. He became the overseer of the Western Realm, supervising the fortification and security of Gleisern while also becoming the manager of the kingdom's mines. Although retired, he is one of the most respected strategists of the Old Legion and is frequently consulted as the unofficial ruler of everything below Gleisern. So yeah, we learned about Ibsen Yamas and got some references to the Goblin Pretender from the last story. But with that, I guess we'll be ending this episode. Until next time, bye bye.